All right, here we go. You know who it is, and you know who it is, but who is it?
Here with Daniel,
And what are we playing today?
playing Berserk.
Berserker. This is a game from HobbyWorld, which is the publishing company out of Russia. And I think they shut down for COVID, or maybe they shut down for that Ukraine thing or something. But they're shut down right now, I believe. So, yeah, it's kind of messed up. All right, so I wrote the rules to this back in November of last year. So let's see if we can pick it up pretty easy. All right, so first game, 10 gold and 10 silver pieces, 4 card types, creatures. They're flying, placed in additional zone after reveal, and then non-flying, stand alone, stay on battlefield, or symbiotic, placed upon standalone. 2 areas placed in additional zone. Each player can only possess 1 area, whatever that means. And then artifacts placed on battlefield, can't basic attack, can't roll defense dice, be protectors, heal, or get extra life. Equipment is armor, shield, weapon, shoes, and potion. In beginning of battle, place equipment cards on creatures. Can't place on flyers or creatures without a class. And if it becomes a flyer, it loses equipment. An infinite number of equipment on a creature, but different class. Resources decide player 1, 24 gold and 22 silver, but 1 to 6 realms, less whatever one's recruiting. Each player shuffles and draws 15. Mulligan draws 1 less each time. And elite cards only purchased with gold, and regular cards bought with gold or silver. And elite cards are unique, no more than 1 copy per your army. And buy elite units first. Cards not purchased are returned to deck. Playing your army, player 1 can use the center. So playing your army, player 1 can use the center. I think these just go together. And then player 1, placing your army, player 1 can use the center.
Yours is upside down.
These 3.
Oh, are they supposed to like? I guess maybe it doesn't matter now that I think about it.
It might not matter, I'm not sure. We'll see in a second. Yeah. But player 1 can use the center. And then player 2 can use something. 3x3 to place his army. X, which you didn't initially purchase with gold, silver, graveyard. Begin battle after armies are placed. Player 1 flips all their cards, so you'll place them face down. Player 2 flip theirs up, except their row 3. So player 2 keeps their row 3 concealed. And till beginning of player 2's first turn. Till beginning of player 2's first turn. Player 1's first turn. Player 1 can blind attack if it then gets flipped. Okay, players' turns. Momentum. This is the momentum dice. No, that's a momentum symbol. We'll see momentum symbol. Momentum symbol in the middle. So, how many unoccupied squares a guy can move forward? Block something left or right. And creatures can't move diagonal or swap places. Regains all movement points when you become alert. So I guess unalert and alert. And action tap. And then attacks or uses ability. Tapped / exhausted. Basic strike. Melee non-magical attack. Is that one? Right here, this third one. Declared protector. Any alert card adjacent to attacker or defender can become a protector. So that guy can become a protector right there or something. And aka blocker does combat instead, then becomes exhausted itself. Defender rolls black die. A defender rolls black die. Yeah, engaging in combat if both guys are alert, untapped. If both guys are untapped, Then you go to combat. Defender rolls black die. Then attacking creature makes a standard combat roll. And then this means both attacking and defending creatures miss. This means attacking creature misses. And defending creature deals light basic strike. And then standard combat roll. Yeah, that's on those dice. And then standard combat roll. A creature deals a light attack. And then it deals medium attack. Deals strong attack with a battle axe. Strong attack. Medium attack. A light attack with the fist. And then no infinite loops, just one time. And then aim strike, opponent can't declare a protector. All right, so yeah, that's the quick rundown of the rules.
With my ensemble, I'm wearing majority black. Like the only thing that's not black would be like the buckles, which would be like a tarnished silver. Like you can tell nothing.
There's gold and silver.
Gold and silver. There's a whole drafting thing or something in the beginning, but I guess let me see how we set up the things. What does the gold look like and what does the silver look like?
Assuming that they've released me now.
And maybe there's not tokens for them.
How else would you keep track of it?
I'm going to swear something, but I'm not going to make eye contact. I'm going to stop short and like.
Yeah, there's no.
It's just on a card or something.
My character right now in their head, they want to feel like they're going to be
Right
a
there.
better place, but they don't. They're not there. So they don't feel like this person who is leaps and bounds heads above them is deserving of their eye contact. So they're too get for that. So going to acknowledge them.
Thinking I'll go to where we set it up, and then maybe like if you see anything you can deduce from there. From what I'm saying. All right, so playing the game. Card types. There are 4 types of cards in Berserk: creature, artifact, area, and equipment. Okay, your first game. In order to get acquainted with Berserk, we recommend you play the first game using a reduced amount of resources to recruit creatures to your army, 10 gold and 10 silver. This way, it'll be easier for you to watch over your cards. Once you memorize the basic parameters and abilities of cards, try playing with the full amount of resources. All right. Playing the game. Resources. The players settle who will take the first turn. In Berserk, you purchase cards using gold and silver. You have 10 gold, 10 silver. The amount of gold and silver depends on whether or not you're the first or second player. It also depends on how many different realms you have in your army. So I guess we'll roll off for it. Who's first and who's second? Nine and 5. So I'll be first. So it said 10 and 10, but it doesn't show that here though. All right, recruiting. Each player shuffles their deck and draws 15 cards from the top of it. I think these might just be whole decks by themselves, but I mean, how many cards is a deck?
They're pretty big decks.
Yeah.
I think these are broken up by type.
Yeah, I don't think this might have been the best book again, too.
Yeah, I'm always surprised when it doesn't have a.
Yeah, just tell you how many, like, and how many cards in a deck.
How many, maybe you just play the color?
Yeah, like, man, I mean, I went over this in November 27th, pretty much this year, but,
Yeah. I bet it's just.
if I wouldn't have wrote it down, then it's like, Yeah, but if I didn't write it down, it probably wasn't readily available information.
Yeah.
But okay. Okay, playing the game. Resources. The players settle who will take the first turn. In Berserk, you purchase cards using gold and silver. You have 24. We'll just say, since they're not addressing 10 and 10, we'll just keep it in mind. 10 and 10. Player 1, 10 and 10. We'll just go both players, 10 and 10.
Okay.
In Berserk, you purchase cards using gold and silver. You have 10 gold, 10 silver pieces by default. The amount of gold and silver depends on whether you're first or second player. We're both getting 10 and 10.
Yeah.
It also depends on how many different realms you have in your army. Realms, I don't know, recruiting. So realms are a type of card, right? 4 types of cards: creatures, areas, artifacts, and equipment. But it didn't say anything about realms. Yeah, I remember Tom Vassell or something saying something about they mentioned a type of card that isn't even in the game, really. I think it's equipment.
Oh, there's no equipment. Interesting.
That's not in the starter box or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe artifacts, I don't know.
Yeah, that would be confusing.
Okay, recruiting. Each player shuffles their deck and draw. But I mean, how many cards are in the deck though? Okay, so each player shuffles their deck and draws 15 cards from the top of it. Maybe it's on the back of the box.
That'd be odd.
6 30-card decks.
30 card. Wow, look at that. I did not think it was going to be there.
Oh.
1, 2,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, 30. So.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, 30.
Cool. All right, that makes things a lot simpler.
Yeah.
But as you see, it's not like we didn't see it in the rule book, though.
Yeah, not as clear as it should have been.
Yep. I was kind of fumbling around with talking to that designer, but what I was trying to get to was like, whenever you have something important in the book, make sure that it appears once. Make sure that it appears again, and then when you cross-reference it, cross-reference it.
Yeah.
But I kind of wrote it in, though.
It's got to be kind of everywhere.
Yep.
3 days, Jenny. 3 days back.
Yeah, this doesn't say anything about 30 card decks. Recruiting, each player shuffles their deck and draws 15 cards from the top of it. Yeah. We're just going to go ahead and underline that. Yeah, draw 15. I have it. Okay, each player shuffles and draws 15. That has multiple colors, I think, so we're probably not going to mess with that. I don't know what that's about.
Oh, I see. These are multicolored, like different.
Yeah.
Interesting. Maybe this is where deck building comes in.
Yeah. Okay, each player shuffles their deck and draws 15 cards from the top of it. Cards that remain in the deck are set aside. Players look at their cards. If a player doesn't like those 15 cards, they can return them to the deck and shuffle again and draw 14 different cards. It's a mulligan. From the cards in their hand, the player chooses creatures from his army according to the amount of gold and silver at their disposal. Did you get a deck?
I'm trying to decide which one I want to do.
Okay. All cards in Berserk are divided into elite and regular cards. Elite cards are gold. Regular cards are either gold or silver. The cost of a particular card is shown with a symbol like this one, 3. Note that the elite cards are unique, so there can be no more than one copy in each army. You can recruit as many different elite cards as your army and gold allow. When choosing your army, it makes sense to pick elite cards first because they play a key role in battles. If there are some gold pieces left after that, then you may get regular cards. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
I'm going to do green.
Cool.
We shuffle first, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I know I don't have any.
Chainmail, my regular clothes for my emblem for my holy symbol, which obviously on my arm.
I know this one has a little.
Great sword.
No good. Just that one card, right?
Yeah, just that one.
Oh yeah, I played Star Wars Unlimited too.
Oh, was it good?
Yeah, it's good. You draw 2 cards at the upkeep, and any card can be energy, whatever.
Right, right.
And
How similar was it to Lorcana? Or was it just the same economy system?
I mean, it's a Magic-like game, but there's ground and
There's
sky,
land, huh? Yeah, ground and sky.
ground and sky, and some guys have like protector or whatever. You got to hit that first.
Okay.
A lot of the cards based around what is it based around? There's a mechanic they keep going back to. I can't really recall what it is, but like once you have like 8 energy, then Darth Vader gets auto casted onto the field as a unit.
Oh, cool.
Something like
The
that.
leaders, right, get auto casted.
Vader can ping for 1, and then they have like wards, like in certain games, like a shield basically, so it stops from having any damage.
Okay.
And you gotta ping it or whatever, get rid of that, and then you gotta hit it again to really do damage to it. Some guys have trample. I played as the Empire, so
Okay.
I got to take advantage of some stuff, but
Yeah.
there's a basic mechanic that the game goes back to a lot. I can't really remember what it is right now. Shot the video, so can't really.
When does that come out? Did they say?
Sometime in 2024.
Oh man, it's not for a while.
Yep, and then they gave us a Luke and Vader character promo.
Oh, cool, nice.
Yeah. But yeah, cool game, pretty fun. You get to draw 2 cards at upkeep, and you can either make one a land or not. So you can actually draw 2 or 1 in 1 land, 1 to hand. Oh no. It's either you. I'm sure it's 1 in 1 or just 2 to hand. I'm sure that's how it is. I'm sure you don't discard one of them. That doesn't sound right.
That would be, yeah, that would be weird.
I think you only start with 4 in hand, and yeah,
Okay.
so something like that. Yeah. What I really liked was that Shadow vs. Evolve. That was my favorite game of the kind. I think I want to say.
Shadow vs. Evolve. Oh, Shadow versus.
The digital, yeah.
Yeah, I have it on. I have the demo on Switch.
Yeah.
Pretty fun.
Yeah, but the PC game kind of pisses me off a lot, but
Oh, is there a PC?
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, PC, the console, and everything, Yeah. I bought a box. I got a box, so.
Okay.
All right. So recruiting each player shuffles their deck and draws 15. Players look at their cards. If a player doesn't like the 15 cards, so we look at our 15, see what we can do.
I guess keep everything. I don't really know exactly.
You know what? You want to go 25? I mean, you want to go with the real thing, or you want to go with,
25 gold.
or do you want to go with the 10 and 10?
I'm fine with either.
We'll just go with the regular thing. So I get 24, 22. You get 25, 23.
Okay.
What the realms are, they should really define the realms at the beginning.
Yeah, that is weird. What's that mean? Oh, 0 are neutral cards. To the star. Oh no, never mind. Or 0 neutral cards.
We'll figure it out as we go, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, so players look at their cards. If a player doesn't like their 15, they can return them and draw 14. The gold are like elite cards, and we've only got 24 gold and 25 gold, whatever, so I'll keep my hand. You gonna mulligan?
No, I'll keep my hand.
Alright, cool. Okay, from their card, a player can choose. Player chooses creatures for his army according to the amount of gold and silver at their disposal. All cards in Berserk are divided into elite, and note that elite cards are unique. The remaining cards that were not purchased must be returned to the deck.
Okay.
I don't have a team.
Alright, so yeah. They say it's best to spend your gold first.
Oh, I see. I see.
Um, 13, 16, 18, 20, and you can spend the gold on gold or silver cards. So
And do you want to spend all of it now? Is this like our one chance to build our armies?
try to look through my notes. Okay, resources decide. Player 1, 24 gold and 22 gold, 22 silver, but 1 to 6 realms, less. But what the hell is realms though? But 1 to 6 realms, less, whatever. Recruiting, each player shuffles and draws 15. Mulligan, draw 1 less each time. Elite cards only purchased with gold. Regular cards bought with gold or silver. And elite cards are unique, so no more than 1 copy in your army. I guess that's like the legendary rule. Buy elite units first. Cards not purchased are returned to the deck. So I guess you'll have access. I don't know. Placing your army. Player 1 can use the center. 3x3 to place their army. Player 2 can use the top and the center. So they can use the top and the center. So you can use your top and the center. 3. I can only use the center 3. Okay, deck equals what you didn't initially purchase with gold or silver. Graveyard equals a graveyard. Begin battle. After armies placed, player 1 flips all their cards face up. Then player 2 flips theirs face up except their row 3. So you keep those secret. And then till the beginning of player 2's first turn, then you reveal them. Player 1 can blind attack if then they get flipped if they're blind attacked. Player's turn, movement with the paw print thing. So creatures, how many unoccupied squares a guy can move forward, backward, or left and right. Creatures can't move diagonal or swap places. Regains all movement points when they become alert. So like, when you become ready, then you regain all your movement points.
Okay.
Basic strike is the sword. I wouldn't even say that. I think it's probably the fist. But basic strike, melee, non-magical attack. Declare protector, a guy that's ready next to a guy that's tapped.
Right.
Or it doesn't even have to be tapped. Just any guy that's ready next to a guy can block, I think. Engaging in combat. If both guys alert and untapped, then defender rolls black die. If both guys are ready, not tapped, defender rolls. We'll just read that in the book too. No infinite loops, just one time. Aim, strike, opponent can't declare a protector. Yeah, and then the way they wrote this book, it just seems like just a wall of confusion at first. They could have broken it down simpler. It seems like.
A little confused.
Yeah, so okay, engaging in combat, we'll just read this all the way through. But if both attacking and defending creatures are alert, if both guys are not tapped, combat results should be determined as follows. The defender rolls a black die. You may use an ordinary d6 if that's all you have. Okay. The attacking creature makes a standard combat roll, see below, and deals damage based on the result. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 6, 4. Yeah, whatever. Both for attacking and defending creatures miss. Both the attacking and defending creatures miss with that black. The attacking creature misses, and the defending creature deals a light basic strike. Yeah, so there's light strikes, and then there's heavy strikes or whatever.
Is that what these dashes are? 1, 2, 2?
Yeah, that's probably light. That's probably medium. That's probably heavy. Yeah.
Okay.
That's got to be it.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I distinctly remember like Tom Vassell or somebody saying there's they make mention of all this equipment or artifacts, but there's none really in the deck. Yeah.
Starting game.
Yeah. All right. So yeah. So I'm just going. I mean, I guess we'll spend our money. It doesn't really. I think you want to spend all your money, and then I think it goes away. I'm not sure.
I think so.
We'll just play like that until it's proved wrong.
Convince them to lower it.
Yeah, because it just goes from playing the game, it goes from spending your money, then placing your army, then other game zones, then beginning the battle.
Reputable place that has fixed prices, but like they're fair prices, or do you want to try and barter at a less reputable place that has
All right, so I got 26 silver to spend.
but is more open to negotiation?
I got 23 of silver.
And they saw what they did with the ice cream. Okay, we're gonna make multicolored leaders that have 5 life and don't attack. That's where we draw the line. Yeah, well, that's what Rebecca and Vivi are next set.
At a little and merchants renter facility called Tom's Carts and Beasts of Burden. The proprietor, Tom, is kind of a pudgy-faced, big bushy, like brownish red beard, no mustache, just the beard, and very, very much fitting on top of it, kind of high.
All right. I'm ready. I'm ready.
He does. He looks like a thumb with spear and a beard.
Okay, these get discarded.
If there are some gold pieces left after you've chosen your elite cards, you may use them to purchase regular cards. The remaining cards that were not purchased must be returned to the deck.
Many finely crafted carts. For purchase. Small carts.
And then the silver and gold get shuffled together. The ones you bought.
Surely.
Surely, right?
Surely. I thought I was ready. Maybe I'm not. 13, 16, 20, 17, 14, 20, 25. Okay, so yeah. I'm ready. Weird math. All right. Okay, placing your army. You probably just place the army. You probably don't even shuffle.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah. All right, so placing your army. Yeah, like it doesn't really even like lay the stuff down. It's just like playing the game, resources, recruiting, placing your army.
Placing your army.
It doesn't say like that doesn't give you a flow of the game. Like first you're gonna do this, then you're gonna do this.
Yeah. Okay. How does
You can use a pre-built deck provided in this box to create your own.
I feel like
See the deck glossary, your first game.
already have a horse.
is there range in this game? Or is it only a year adjacent?
I think there's range if you hit a
Oh, everyone has a range attack.
movement, action, basic strike, declare. Okay, aim strike in case of strike. Yeah, maybe not, but surely we'll see it. Do you see anything saying that? Ranged attack. These attacks are made at a certain range and can't target an adjacent card. Most ranged attacks have a range parameter. So you can place yours here and here. I can place mine just here.
Okay.
Which can carry 40 pounds, and then that costs 60 gold pieces. It's the most expensive.
How much would it be?
Oh, I see.
Saddle and
Only if you're wrecking the horse.
So I can do one. I can do some up here, you said?
Yeah. Yep, and here too if you want to. Oh man.
I think this card would be better if it's attached to.
Oh wait, these are
Kaido, like the first, like set one Kaido, but set one Kaido is so outmatched.
Yeah, so it'd be 20.
And you don't have a 10-drop Kaido that leads the board.
You see, you have to think of rent for how long.
Renting a car is silver a day. Renting a horse is a pony. 25 per person.
Yeah, I think you're supposed to play them face down, so I don't know where you're putting your guys.
Oh, I thought this
And
was
then
only face down.
well, I mean at the beginning, so player 1 can use the center, player 2 can begin battle after armies are placed. Player 1 flips all their cards.
Oh.
Then player 2 flips theirs, except their roll 3 till the beginning of their turn. So you'll flip yours after me.
Do you have anything?
Well, I'll go ahead and take a down deposit on the rental of
Yeah, so I think you.
even 4 gold pieces.
Yeah, this is kind of weird, but I mean they're giving you no context of how the game flows, really. But
Yeah, let's see what we're missing.
because I could have even gotten, I'm getting the feeling like my guys make my guys cheaper and stuff, and I get money as I play a guy. But
Oh, weird. Let's see.
they could have made mention of that.
I'm used to playing yellow. I'm gonna give him against yellow.
Oh, I see.
All right, I'm gonna just drop mine willy nilly.
Yeah.
So I have 9 spots with which to play guys, and I have
Yeah, I figured that was kind of.
nine cards in hand. So yeah, let me just put mine anyway.
Down payments, you have a cart and a pony.
All right, so on player 1, so I'll go first. I'm flipping all mines. And then you flip all yours except for your row 3. Yeah, and then on your first turn, then you flip your row 3, but until then, I'm just blind attacking. So,
Yeah, you're right. It doesn't really walk you through.
yeah, stupid as hell. And then I hate when they try to give you a little comic or something, but
Oh, I know. That's basically just turns of attack. Like, why do we have a deck if we're not drawing?
I think there might be rounds of combat or something where you buy more stuff later, but
Oh. It's definitely not talking about it.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
If we pull together, we literally get some
All right, so movement.
Yeah, you go
So it's like you tap to move and stuff, right? You can attack adjacent. Go to combat and read that combat for me.
Yeah.
That's with 0 out.
Yeah. So when you attack or use an ability, then you tap. But you can only attack adjacent, right?
You can only attack. Do you move and attack, or do you just tap to move? Let's see.
The rule book isn't even big or anything.
Yeah, player 1 moves and acts with his cards.
I was about to go ham, and I looked at your life and I went, wait a minute. There's a problem.
This was a TCG in Russia.
Oh, was it?
The most popular TCG in Russia, I think.
Really? Okay, in the text of the cards, we assume all of the actions and movements are performed by the creatures. Oh, okay, that's, yeah. I don't know why it says that. Okay, when a card acts when it attacks or uses its ability, and that's when you tap it. So moving doesn't tap.
Okay.
Attacking or using your card ability taps.
And you can attack anything adjacent, right?
That doesn't. I think so, yeah, because range, obviously.
What does that yin yang symbol do?
I think it means you're protected from magic.
She smiled at me.
It says you can only attack diagonal, right?
Only adjacent, I think.
Well, I mean adjacent, yeah.
Yeah.
Orthogonal. All right, swinging.
It protects all spells, even your own. FYI.
Okay, attack skill. Your creatures that cost 9 or more. Then do we have a hand? Do we have a hand of anything, or?
I don't think we have a hand, no. I think it's just what's on the table.
Then it's like, I mean, I'm wondering because it's like they're talking about cost of stuff, but it's like during the second round. Is that what a rank or whatever they were saying? Realms is what the hell is a realms?
Attacks. Oh. Your creatures that cost 9 or more. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, is that during draft or what is that?
Why would it be after attack skill? No, it's a skill for your. It's an attack skill.
Yeah, but that's why people just stick to magic because they're already used to it.
Yeah, your creature that costs 9 or more costs 3.
Yeah, but a lot of times you can tell like it's clearly not your fault. It's the rule book's fault.
Yeah.
Clearly. All right, so engaging in combat. So first I'll read this movement. Player 1 moves and attack and acts with their cards. In these texts of the cards, we assume all of the actions and movements are performed by the creatures and other cards the player controls. Movement points represent how many squares a creature can move during its turn. Creatures can move to an unoccupied square, forward, backward, left, or right. Creatures can't move diagonally or swap places. If a creature moves 1 square, it spends 1 movement point. A creature can move until it spends all of its movement points. A creature regains all its movement points when it's alert. If a creature has 0 movement points, it can't move. Action, tap to do the action. Basic strike. A basic strike is a melee non-magical attack. Each creature has a melee. Declare protector. Other games won't begin. Okay, after both armies have been placed, player 1 turns his face cards up. Player 2 turns his cards up except row 3. They remain hidden until the beginning of their first turn. Player 1, however, can declare a blind attack on one of the hidden cards. No crap. Alright, so engaging in combat. If both attacking and defending creatures are alert, combat results should be determined as follows. The defender rolls the black die, so both guys alert. So, who am I attacking though? If both players movement, declare protector, but I mean, what about declaring attacker?
Doesn't say.
Declaring target. It's horrible.
I think it's adjacent. Unless it's ranged.
Yeah, it
It's
gotta
probably
be.
like 1, 2, 3, like probably the same system as
Okay, declare a protector. To avoid receiving damage with one of your creatures, particularly if it's exhausted and can't fight back, you may declare a protector. Any alert card adjacent to the attacker and to the defender can become a protector. A protector engages in combat with the attacker instead of the initially attacked card. But it never says you gotta declare an attacker.
No, it doesn't.
Declare a target, rather.
Oh wait, what is that? Attacking diagonal?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Or what is happening in that example?
Never says declare a target.
Oh wait, let's read this comic book.
It shouldn't be in a damn
I
comic.
know it shouldn't. Let's see.
Because per day, it's 10 pounds.
Card taps when it attacks.
First day of the game. This is the first time it's happened twice.
For which one?
My first time.
Which backpack?
Yeah, I have a regular backpack. But again, I like
That is exactly what I was.
All right, so yeah. Anyway, I'm swinging here.
Okay.
Are you gonna send a protector out?
specific numbers, it is reasonable to assume that all of your back
No, I'll
plus the box plus the fuel will fit.
I'll leave him to defend.
Okay. All right. So
Am I rolling 1 or 2?
2. Man, that's a good question, man. Man, that is a good question.
Because
Maybe it is one.
the defender rolls a defender's die.
Yeah, let's
Oh,
do
you
the
know what?
one.
I think some
Some get 2.
Get 2, yeah.
Okay.
Nothing.
Okay, so it deals a medium attack, and then the attacking creature makes a standard combat roll. What the crap does that mean? The attacking creature makes a standard combat roll and deals damage based on its result.
1, 2, 3, 4 for an ordinary.
It deals a medium attack.
Oh, so now do I roll my own combat roll? That feels good.
The attacking creature, I mean, obviously I'm rolling a standard combat roll and deals damage based on the result.
Oh, I guess I do my single dice first to see if you even get to roll. I don't.
Nah, I think it's like I think it's just like needlessly saying that is what it seems like to
So
me.
yeah, I think you're right. Okay, so you're doing what is that? 4 damage? Or sorry, what's your middle?
Medium 4 or 5 for ordinary D6. No, I
So
mean,
you're doing 3.
okay, so 4. I deal 4. It looks like. No, I hit that guy.
Oh. Yeah, 4.
You guys basically have the pony carry the cart and an additional 900 pounds.
Okay.
Between
And then how many actions do you
But
get?
this is an attack skill, so you can maybe. I'm thinking. I don't know. This thing really doesn't walk you through. Like, when would I ever spend this money? Like,
Can you buy cards during the game? You know what?
I'm thinking once it gets to a certain point, then it goes to another realm or something.
Maybe each realm is each battle. And you're supposed to play 6.
That's what I'm thinking. But I mean, it never defines realm, and it never like walks you through the game.
Did
Like,
it have realm in the gloss room?
nah, I didn't see it.
Berserk.
Yeah, this is definitely going into the What Grinds My Gears series. I see realms. I don't see realms.
Sounds like you. Okay. Does anybody have a good survival score?
What are realms?
Yeah.
Okay. It's all good to know.
I feel like I'm just chunks at this point.
Oh, well, no.
It's a
Okay, so I
wisdom-based
have
skill.
wisdom, but I don't have plus.
Yeah.
I have wisdom, which will be 11,
She
but I don't
put
have
more
a
of her
plus.
points into intelligence because she's anticipating becoming an arcane tracer. So yeah, wisdom was kind of the slightly neglected.
Oh, my charisma's non-existent.
The fact that they never put like 30 card deck in the beginning of the book is crazy.
19 plus 4.
We all have our appropriate skill.
You guys have your appropriate skills.
Okay. Board Game Geek has an entire review on just the rule book, so that's
Fire along the way. I'm
not a good sign.
Yeah.
relaxed to get through the next 6 days.
How do you do all this? Get all the art.
Yeah, they're saying like the basic rules aren't there. Okay,
Where is it?
let's see.
I know. I have it written down.
You do have the birth book. I have more.
I only have 5 days left.
Yeah.
So
Okay, we might need to read a bit.
one day was a ration. And another thing of rations.
You know what? I think I know what it is. Once everybody's tapped, then you go to realm 2. Then you get more gold and crap to spend
It's not all that much.
with your deck, and you do the thing again.
It's what's in your deck. Realms are in your deck. It says.
That's what I was thinking.
Realms might have been the card that wasn't included in this starter set. I think I have the expansion to this somewhere too. I might have straightened it up. I don't know.
No, I don't think it's you. I think we're.
Oh, hey, Gabriel.
All right, so I have my deck right here. I'm looking for realms
Yeah, so realms.
because
are
I didn't
supposed
draw
to be
any realms.
Next in, yeah.
Are realms a different type of card?
You said
The book doesn't even acknowledge the realms. Yeah.
Probably. I'm gonna say
Wasting time with lore in the beginning of the book. Front load the thing with like your first game. That wasn't even all that complicated. Just, I mean, we could have skipped that stupid 10 gold and silver. That's just confusing itself.
Yeah. Okay, starting hand I would refer to as deck is precisely called an army on page 8.
Okay, recruit an army of humans and abominations from other realms. Obliterate enemies' forces. Improve yourself worthy. But what is a realm, though? Do you have different decks that you pull cards from? Realms? From different realms?
No, realms are cards that go into your deck. They must be.
Yeah, so the realms are Dark Realm, Mountains is a realm, Neutral is a realm, Forest, Plains, Swamps, Fire.
Oh, so it's just how many colors you build your deck with?
I don't know. Card types. There are 4 types of card types. Creatures have all 12 properties. Creatures have all properties described 10 through 12. Creatures, flying and non-flying, symbiotic and standalone, areas placed in a transitional zone. I think it might have been areas that's not in this starter set. Artifacts placed on the field, equipment, 5 classes of equipment, armor, shield, weapons, shoes, potion. Playing the game. The amount of gold, the player settle who will take the first turn. In Berserk, you purchase cards using gold and silver. You have 24 gold and 22 pieces by default. The amount of gold and silver depends on whether you're the first or the second player. It also depends on how many different realms you have in your army. Realms is different colors. Yep. Perfect place for parentheses right there.
Yeah.
Realms, colors.
What a realm is, yeah.
Define realm. Okay. So you have more realms than you have less money that you start the game with.
Okay, I guess that makes sense.
Like, how am I supposed to know what realms is without a lot of frustration? Realms equals colors / factions. See page 6. They don't even have a page number on here. See page 6. See page 6. Recruiting, each player shuffles their deck and draws 15 cards. Players look at their cards. If a player doesn't like it, they mulligan. Gold and silver. Then it goes right into placing your units on the battlefield. Okay. Other game zones, deck graveyard, beginning the battle. Player's turn, movement. Player 1 moves and acts with his cards. In the text of the cards, we assume all the actions and movements are performed by creatures and other cards player controls. Action, basic, straight. Alright, so we'll just roll in the 1 and the 1 and going from there.
You do hear a town on the other side of the canal.
I want to go.
News from the east! News from the east! Lord and Lady Proudmore have declared themselves to
There is an unofficial rulebook.
The king
Okay.
has yet to issue a formal response, but tensions in the east are brewing.
Yeah, I mean, this is before like I really started going hard on the BGG like in other rule books kind of.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, one day I was just at the store and then everybody had left or something, and I just decided to write these rules.
So for today, the victor of today's tournament is none other than Mr. Gabriel. Second place goes to Michael. Third place goes to Lewis. Then Alex, Tanner, Andrew, Preston, Jacob, Peyton, Joe, and Tony.
Oh, last. So
No, you're second to last.
I can't remember what my login for is.
Oh, I have mine.
Very rigid and
Folio and Bang. Oh yeah, on here. Yeah,
Goliaths, you know, half giant.
I'll pull it up.
I used to have it saved. I don't know.
So really like it's 5 credit for third, right?
Yeah, so
Oh god damn, are you serious?
I can't believe I'm about to have Skyrim.
I need the pair of
first year. Just any other game that's Starfield?
I'm hoping someone here has it.
Alright, BGC. Man, I mean logic would dictate while I do this, I'll roll mine and then you roll your defense. And then yeah. Oh, or I okay, I hit it.
Yeah.
Then now this guy's tapped.
Yeah.
Now now do I do all my stuff or do you do yours? Player's turn, engaging in combat. We did that. It's horrible. It's horrible.
I mean, everyone online is saying it's almost impossible to learn with these rules.
Life points. Note, you can move your cards and act with them in any order. You're allowed to move all of your cards and then start acting with them. You can also move one of your cards, then act with it, and then move another card. You can even move the first card, then the second, then the third, and only act with the first card. The sequence depends on your strategic decisions. It sounds like player one gets to move all their cards.
All the cards.
Yeah. Second player's turn. Well, player one has finished his turn. Player two begins his turn. During it, player one can't move his cards or act with them. Player two begins his first turn by turning the cards in his row 3 face up.
what's your last name?
Okay, sounds like player one jumping in the golden rules of the X, rule of legality. Then it goes into the glossary. Yeah, man. Asmodee, how could you? How could you?
So, you exit the city.
Deck construction on the last page. Well, it's a draft game.
Tunnel of the city. The open expanse.
Okay.
Of slightly cloudy sky and rolling clear green hills. The point of the country that you're in, you're kind of in that temperate border to the west of here.
Okay, I'll move all of my guys, so I'm just gonna
The trop-
throw.
Not quite.
After the throw, move your creature to a square adjacent to the attack creature.
You go into Kren, it starts to get colder and colder. That happens to be
Throw one. Let's look up throw.
However, one that is
Hey, Lewis.
it's not terribly
What's your last name, Lewis?
and only barring the
And wouldn't you know it, throw is not in here.
fear you'll have.
I got a couple of
No, it is, my bad. A ranged non-magical attack that deals X damage. Damage from a throw is determined by a standard combat roll. A ranged non-magical attack that deals X damage. Damage from a throw is determined by a standard combat roll.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'll just tap this, throw one.
Yo, a 6 has already.
But what does the one stand for though?
Which one?
So it says throw one, and it says throw. A ranged not, yeah, maybe it's the number of dice. It doesn't say that anywhere in the rules that I read so far.
No.
Alright, so throw one, maybe it's the dice number. Okay, who am I hitting? Okay, so what number is that though? What number?
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how to play this. Like, I feel like.
Is, as the name implies, known for
Okay, it says medium 4 or 5, but is it 4 or is it 5?
at random attracting
4 or 5 for. Oh no! It's saying if you're using a normal D6, 4 or 5 is that.
Yeah.
Because there's
But-
2.
But if it's here, I guess this is the number. Is this 2 maybe?
I
Maybe.
think that's the medium attack. Yeah, and then the axe is the strongest.
Okay, so throw 1, dealing 2, then I move adjacent to the guy.
Oh wait, but I can. When Elf Ranger's attacked, he may block that attack before the die is rolled.
Oh, but I'm not doing that one. After you throw, move your. So I'm doing ranged. Throw a ranged non-magical attack that deals X damage. Damage from a throw is determined by the standard combat roll.
Right, but I get to do my defense roll first, right?
Yeah.
Because of what this ability is.
I think it's from. I mean, I'm going over here though.
Oh, you're moving first.
Yeah, I guess it would be cool to move over here.
Oh, but that's after the throw.
Oh,
So
after the
if
throw.
you're attacking this person,
Well, I mean, I'm going range, like it's a ranged attack. So I'm going
So big that you can still see. You can see the distant flash.
right here. We're trying. This is the target.
However, just based on the direction
because it's a range attack. I see what you're saying. Okay, so you're throwing here.
Yep.
Okay, and then because it's range, I guess I probably don't defend,
That's a good question.
right? Because I'm not.
Okay, range. This is an important parameter for shots, throws, blasts, spells, and effects. It determines the maximum radius of a ranged attack, spell, or effect in squares of the battlefield. The square where the card is placed does not count. If range is not specified in the text on the card, then it's unlimited. So it's unlimited range because it's undeclared.
Maybe one is.
Sounds like the dice number, but
No, you're right. That because wait, I have a range something over here. Yeah, no, my range says range 3.
yeah, so that'd be 3 squares away.
Yeah.
All right, so I don't know if you roll a defense dice. It didn't say anything about it, but
I would imagine not. Because I can't defend. Well, I guess I could defend against.
engaging in combat. If the defender rolls a black die, standard combat roll. But what about range roll? Man, that rule book is horrible.
It's really, this is
One of the worst.
one of the worst, yeah.
Notice that the box is trapped. There is an internal mechanism within the locking apparatus.
They love it in Russia, though.
If it is
The people online are saying that the Russian rulebook is
The TCG,
complete.
yeah.
Yeah.
The real thing.
Makes more sense, yeah. Oh, range can be diagonal.
Okay.
Creatures with a ranged attack but without indication of range parameter can attack any range on the board.
within the lock itself, there is
Creatures targeted for ranged attacks cannot defend or be protected. So no defend, no protection for range. For ranged targets.
No defend, no protection for range. Okay.
So it's doing. You rolled the middle one, so it's
Yeah,
doing
so
how much?
two. And then I'll throw. So after the throw, move the creature to a square adjacent.
Oh, there's 2.
Sounds pretty stupid to like attack with all of your guys, then you're just sitting there waiting.
because it adds your dexterity.
That does feel strange, right? Is it is it back and forth?
Did you pull up the BGG unofficial rulebook?
I found somebody doing a breakdown, but I can't log into my account.
Just off the road, relatively close to it, not like stone themselves. The tree line is too far away for you to raise the rest of the camera, unless you want to stone yourself relatively high on the road. It's up to you guys.
Okay, you can move your cards and act with them in any order. You are allowed to move all of your cards and then start acting with them. You can also move one of your cards, then act with it, and then move another card. You can even then move the first card, then a second, and then a third, and only act with the first card. The sequence depends on your strategic decisions. Second player's turn. When player 1 has finished his turn, player 2 begins his turn. During it, player 1 can move his cards or act with them. Player 2 begins his first turn by turning the cards in his row 3 face up. Player 2 alerts all of his exhausted cards. Then player 2 moves and acts with his cards. It should have been like a 3 limit or
We
something.
have to be doing this wrong. We're not placing all the cards, right?
Yeah, I mean, it literally said,
It said place all cards, didn't it?
okay, recruiting. Each player shuffles their deck and draws 15 from the top of it. Cards that remain in the deck are set aside. Players look at their cards. If a player does not like those 15, he can go down to 14. From the cards in hand, a player chooses creatures for his army according to the amount of gold and silver at their disposal. All cards in Berserk are divided into elite and regular cards. Elite cards can only be purchased for gold pieces. Regular cards can be purchased with either. The cost of the particular card is shown with symbols like this one, 3 in silver. Note that the elite cards are unique, so there can be no more than one copy in your army. You can recruit as many elite cards in your army as your gold resources allow. When choosing your army, it makes sense to pick elite cards first because they play a key role in battles. If there are some gold pieces left after you've chosen elite cards, you may use them to purchase regular cards. The remaining cards that were not purchased must be returned to the deck. Player 1 uses the central area from his side of the battlefield to place his army. Player 2 can use all 5 squares in row 1. And a player's deck contains cards that the player did not draw during the setup of the battle, and those they did not purchase for their army. Creatures that die are placed in the graveyard beginning the battle. After both armies have been placed on the battlefield, player 1 turns his cards face up, player 2 turns his cards face up, except, yeah, like, and it's showing the card back, like, you know, well, player 1, however, can declare a blind attack into the back row. Yeah, like, and it looks like they have like a full field, like 9 cards, well, 7 cards out of 9, but we just happen to have 9 each or something. But you had a little more than me. No, we both had 9 or 10.
Something like that. At the beginning of the game, you draw 15 cards from your deck, and from those 15 cards, you can recruit your army. We did that.
You want me to send you guys a map on Discord?
With those crystals, you buy.
But see, like, everybody has like big life but low attack, so that would, it's just a different type of game. Like, you're gonna definitely survive the first round.
For sure, yeah. Still seems weird though.
Yeah, and then they don't address like what happens after the first round. Do you probably never do a second round.
I'm thinking no.
You just untap and then go with everybody else who's out or whatever.
Where you're coming from and going to.
But I mean, yep, I'll just keep going forward with this long attack string or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'll move 1. Yeah, these guys at the back, they probably won't be able to engage a lot of your guys because they're at the back.
Yeah.
I guess they tap when they move, so
most moves are 1, right?
yeah, and then you can attack diagonal or no?
It never said. It just said range was diagonal.
You're just about to cross into the border, over the border. Cred is a highly agricultural state. It is not unlikely.
Actually, no, though.
You'll find
Alright, so I'm swinging right here, swinging for 2 right, well 1 right there.
Okay. I think I get to I don't
Defend.
know. It says I can defend before you roll, but I don't know what the advantage to that is. I think it's
When Elf Ranger is attacked, he may block that attack before the die roll once per turn. What the hell does that mean?
I don't know.
Block that attack before the die roll. Okay, let's look up block. Block. A blocked ability does not deal any damage. Any ability associated with the blocked ability does not work either. Note that you must pay for an attack, spell, or effect as usual, even if it has been blocked. So you could block it, but you rolled a blank on it. So now you do your regular defense roll, I guess.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay, so we got an X. What does that mean?
I think that means it cancels your attack, but doesn't do damage back to you.
Both the attacking and defending creatures miss. Okay, so yeah. So yeah, I guess I'll tap this guy. You do move after you, I mean, you do tap after you move, right?
You don't, no. But you only move once, so, but no, you don't tap.
Move. Yeah, like once you get to the back, if they don't have range, then they're, oh, like this guy has jump and stuff, so.
at some some point as the cart is cresting small.
All right, so jump
You
in.
think you see a structure. It's going to be quite a ways away, but you think you catch a glimpse of a structure, and prompting that.
Okay, jump. This ability is used instead of movement. Jump spends all of your creature's movement points. Move a creature to an empty space in range X. It has range 3 jump.
Down the road ahead of the rest of the group just a little bit, and confirm
1, 2,
that,
3.
still be just above a day's travel. It is quite a few miles away at this point.
1,
There
2,
is
3.
indeed what looks to be a homestead. It's surrounded
1,
by
2, 3, I guess.
a lone
Man, now does that work diagonal? I don't know.
shack to the side of the road.
Movement. Oh, for jumping.
Yeah.
Fuzzy dots on the horizon.
Movement points represent how many creatures can move. Creatures can move to an unoccupied square, forward, backward, left, or right. Can move diagonally. All right, yeah. So that guy, I guess I'm gonna just tap him to show that I used him.
Okay.
But
Does not
so I swing right here on this guy for.
this day. That's the good.
I swing right here. You wanna
Balls and
Yeah.
you can
so-
protect diagonal or just adjacent.
Are you attacking?
Yeah.
Diagonal.
However, in the
Nah, just attack him right there.
Okay, then. I guess
take
anyone
it.
defending, yeah.
are
Okay.
illuminating the sky to a great degree than they were before.
All right, so light attack on light attack. The attacking creature deals a light basic strike.
But he can only take damage from medium attacks.
At this point,
No, but I mean, the attacking creature misses and the defending deals a light basic strike. So I'll just take a light basic strike, which is a
Which is
3, which is crazy.
Yeah.
you think
All
that
right.
there is a good
So-
chance the storm will catch up to you tomorrow. So, with the option of pushing it
But what it is, just as well as just saying, just go ahead and play the game and then you'll figure it out.
to your
Yeah.
catching up to you.
We're
Okay.
not at the homestead yet.
Not yet.
Has everything.
How far are we?
Yeah, that's every one of my guys.
You think you'd make it just 4 feet?
Okay.
Probably.
Then I. Let's see.
We can try to get to it tonight. We can go there tonight and sacrifice a long rest.
I don't know.
Like, I drink like one soda. I mean, if I.
Okay. Why is it? Oh, that's yours. Okay, I'm gonna attack with Elf Ranger.
Think about what you're doing. Don't be right.
She's gonna attack right here.
Oh, which one? Oh, all right. Okay.
Fields of barley and rye.
That's gonna do. Oh wait, that's a defender dice.
That's a sad immediately depression.
Light.
But you're exhausted, so I don't think you roll.
Ah, yeah. So second player has a big advantage, kind of. Oh, so maybe some of these guys like, and then it doesn't really say. So movement. Do you remember like it's saying you don't tap if you just move?
I don't think you tap on movement. I think you tap
Yeah.
on actions and attack.
Okay, I'll just write it in the book too.
Yeah.
You don't tap.
At this time, they're probably just like.
They could really like if it didn't. Like, and then I told this to the dude who made the game too. Like,
Yeah.
if you just know people already know how to play CCGs, you could really just get a one-page document to really just put a person through the whole rule simply.
Like this. Yeah.
Just a one simple page. Like every game that does this could literally do this. I mean, for the most part.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to smash some potatoes.
Okay. Well, that's gonna do 3 damage.
But also, basically everything in the back didn't tap.
Make me a survival
Right.
or a nature.
Did this guy go? Maybe. This guy didn't because
He
it
did,
has
but he
no.
missed.
Okay, that guy didn't because he didn't have a legal target, right?
Correct. Yeah. I think that's right.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. So that's doing.
This guy jumped though. Jump. Do you think that counts or?
I think soaks is an action.
Okay. Cool art there, but
I know the art is really good on this. Okay, so that's doing 3, and then whenever an opponent's adjacent,
they did 3.
whenever an opponent's adjacent creature. Oh, so that doesn't trigger. Okay.
Did 3.
I'll have him attack right here. 3.
3.
Can I flip these whenever? Oh yeah, I do flip these, right?
Yeah, you do it at the beginning of your turn. 3. She did 3 right there.
Move her up 1, and then
So
I'm gonna heal 3, 4, or 5 damage to this person. So that's 4 damage it's healing.
no appreciation. Wow. What?
Okay. He's gonna take his shot, range 3 to here.
Okay.
He has +1 because he's behind a spotter. To whatever he gets. Ooh, that's 4 damage.
4. I'll do my defense. Do you defense on range?
You don't defend on range, no.
Okay, like where's it say that?
It was either in the forums or
Okay.
it might have been in there.
Okay, you don't defend on range.
You would make a fair piece of good.
You already said us. Do you need anything else?
One of my favorite subclasses that I've designed is the Gastromancer Wizard, which is just full on a
Oh, range attack. These attacks can be made at certain range and can't target an adjacent card.
I think it's when she's just you can basically.
I'm gonna move Elf Sage over 1.
Nope.
We almost lost all of it.
Thank you.
There it goes.
Move it on the ground. Oh, cool.
Okay, so he'll attack right here for
At this point, yes.
3.
After you harvest your potatoes and hop back in the cart, putting your bounty within the cart, it's only a few more moments
3.
before
3 there, and then he'll attack backwards as well.
Yeah, so it's like you really don't even want to attack with anything because I mean it's so vulnerable. But I guess it comes back around. I guess.
It does, yeah.
A quaint little Bavarian.
Give me another 2.
farmhouse. It's got little like
Have you looked at anything about that sorcery contested realm?
roof that's like
Which one's that?
on one end, but
It's just the biggest Kickstarter TCG everything. It just delivered not long ago. Yeah, I have that. Like it's another grid-based game.
Okay, it's supposed to be pretty
Supposed to have 4 boxes, but my friend just sent me 2 starters because I hate Kickstarter and backer kitting. Answering 5 million surveys and getting stupid like annoying emails in your email.
there isn't a
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to deal with that.
Okay, then she'll attack as well.
There's like a little
And really kill it,
illustration, like a
whatever it
little
does. That's 1.
1.
Yeah, so that's 6. Which is her max.
barely sheltered.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
Okay, dang.
He's
out of there.
And I think I'm done.
All right, ready all my stuff. Never did it say like the game goes on like this and shit. Well, I mean, it said something.
Until all creatures are dead, yeah.
It said
I still
something.
don't know why
But,
this is here.
well, I mean, just a great. Yeah. What is the deck? Well, I mean, I'm sure like certain things could help you search the deck or something. But like with this guy though, this guy says yin yang, and then attack skill. Your creatures that cost 9 or more cost 3 less. Do you get more money between turns or?
Oh, I never found an answer to that.
Attack skill, your creatures that cost 9 or more cost 3 less. Minimum cost -6. Minimum cost 6.
Maybe there's some abilities that are based around cost.
Yeah,
That'd be a really weird way to do it, but
yeah. One Piece does something like that with cost, but
oh yeah.
yeah. Yeah, that's a good solution for the problem.
Yeah.
With that. I'm going to.
Yeah, like and in between turns you don't draw any cards, don't nothing like
I
that.
will put
And
a.
Yes. Yeah, see like and then it just says second player's turn, then it says winning the battle. Winning the game, the battle continues until one of the players loses all their creatures.
Your passive is
Yeah.
12, right?
I think we just go until.
Yeah.
Be a vague more humanoid
Weird.
form, like, to the side.
Alright, so your guys have 2 damage on them. My guys have a bunch of damage on them.
No. What?
Okay. I'll give foot. I'll give foot.
I was gonna scream so your lawful good character would have a
He's
reason to
not
break
lawful
into.
good.
Oh, your
He's
lawful.
lawful neutral.
So that your lawful character would have a reason to break into the
He's
house.
not quite the ends justify the means.
So
So I'm
you
not
come
there
around
yet.
to the other side of the house and you
Like,
see the
still
shack,
don't
the door like slightly open, and then maybe about 4 or 5 feet to the right of the shack, there's just something standing.
This one here
Okay, assuming that my cloak hood is still up,
for
I am going to.
Ooh, I like that. That way you're just.
nah, that doesn't make sense. Swing. Let's move and then swing. Let's move and then swing later.
Your cards are a lot weaker than my cards.
Is it dead?
Like 12, 16 health, 12 health.
Could be a spirit.
All yours are like less than 10. You have 114.
This guy can heal all my guys.
Where's your gold cards?
Um,
Did you not? Did you only get 2 gold cards?
I think I had 3.
There's actually like
That's
a
one.
little-
It sucks. 1, 2, 3. I think I had 3 out of 4.
You had 24 gold points to spend, didn't you?
Yeah, but I had a. All I could spend was 20, so 9,
Oh, I didn't see this
13.
9 one. Okay, okay.
Cast light, emanates light.
I see.
17, 20. Yeah,
I was confused.
up to 9.
See if I can like see anything outside.
I really should have been attacking him with everything.
a way to light up.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna walk up.
All right, so moving this here.
13.
13. You begin peering through the windows.
Moving this.
Focus this little. The problem with the stone is that it's emitting light in all directions.
Moving this.
Yeah, you're
Yeah, and then this weird stuff when you purchase Lagomorph, you get 3 silver.
It's not a direct beam of light.
I guess when you're building that initial deck.
Yeah, but I mean, they should have, yeah. They should have made mention of that, and then some cards may allow you to get more attack point, more gold or silver.
Yeah.
I sure could have used it, but
Yeah.
then what do you do like if you have more than a 9x9 grid though?
And you see like a wooden table.
More.
Plates.
Too many cards, you mean, for this grid?
There seems to be a stone.
Yeah, so like if you have like if you get 3 more points here, then you have like because I put 9 on here. What if you have
get
enough
more.
to get more units?
It's yeah, it's getting pretty fun.
Do you get to deploy between turns, or do you just get to lose the remainder? Book makes no mention of
It
it.
does not
so
know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
But I was gonna. Is there a map?
Oh, I see. So like you let a guy die, then run up with this guy and then attack. But,
Okay.
Yes.
all right, so so which way am I going? Going.
Yes, there is. There is like.
I guess this
There
way.
is
Well,
a
yeah.
little. I don't know what material. It's like a
Attack
little
skill.
burlap.
Your creatures they cost 9 or
Yeah,
more,
like a
cost
little
3
thatch
less.
mat,
Only when it's attacking, but it never makes more mention of having other guys that you can pay for.
to make it last as long as possible.
Alright, so attacking that guy.
Burned into it
Yeah.
is
Okay, got heavy. 6 on a what? Oh yeah, you can't block. Yeah.
burned into it is just the name Schrader. Schrader. Yeah, Schrader.
Raider.
I was like,
Yeah, Raider. Sliders. Shuffle. Okay, this guy has tap, shuffle Astromancer into your deck, then search your deck for a creature that costs 4 less and place it on Astromancer's square.
Say it one more time.
Like that.
It's like needlessly wordy. Shuffle Astromancer into your deck, then search your deck for a creature that costs 4 or less and place it on Astromancer's square.
I don't know if that's
Interesting.
really big or really small.
Maybe things combo with other colors of stuff in the deck, so maybe it's like maybe the base of the game is really to be like multicolored.
Maybe you're supposed to be.
Yeah, and then maybe other things say you get 3 gold on the side and to spend between
Yeah.
rounds.
So I approach
You're
this
approaching the
figure.
figure. Yeah. You walk up and.
Oh, this card explains how
you
to
see
block.
kind of done up in
Kind
like
of
a little,
like it should have been on mine.
When your adjacent creature is attacked, Stout Herdman rolls the defender's die. If the result is not a blank side, the attack is blocked. Yeah, they could just put that on everything.
Yeah.
It's facing away from you.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to head out kind of soon.
Yeah.
It seems to be
But
wrapped in burlap.
I really like the artwork and the card layout, like how that gets you that full image across, but I just don't get how to play this game.
I guess I'll make my way to the house.
We were getting it. It's just weird. Like, I mean, you gotta. These back guys are basically not gonna attack. You put the range guys in back
Seems
naturally,
like it, right? Yeah.
and then
Going out to the car to grab like
sometimes you might not want to use the guy and tap it because you might just want to wait till maybe they attack and then swing.
Yeah, for the defend.
But we'll get to that point in just a moment as you're beginning to like cut the
I know.
Or just to wait till they tap and then you swing on them.
straw.
Yeah.
But like this guy was great because he could do 3 to 6. That's great. 3 to 4. That only costs 7. Mine costs 9, but it's gold.
Okay, then I'm just gonna take the hat.
Yep. And now that I've played it, hopefully I can remember it and then pull up those other rules. That'll be nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep. And I got the expansion too, so
Okay.
if this ever gets pulled out one day.
Yeah, I feel like there's something good here.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of the rules.
Yep. Horrible rules.
Yeah.
Worst localization ever.
Yeah.
Sorry, just one like
Yeah.
getting to that point.
Yeah.
Interesting though.
Approach the
Yeah,
cart,
yeah, yeah.
You see that not only are there
Glad I got it to the table at least once.
Yeah.
currently in
no, that's
the
even
cart.
worse.
It does not.
Yeah, like
seem
I said,
to
it's a really
be since the last time.
nice looking game.
There is an
Oh, yeah.
amount of ash.
Good quality cards too.
Oh yeah.
Playable in any deck, but it's not red. So
Yeah, maybe I can go and print out that BGG official rules and then
Yeah, I imagine that would go a long way.
official, yeah.
I think so.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, well, good game.
Later,
We got it.
gators.